Network Entertainment.
This is Let's Talk, and I'm Pia Ontiveros. Well, one story has consumed us all for 1 week already. The Baculao Aurora, a training camp of the Ateneo Blue Eagles men's basketball team, had gone crazy. Two Ateneo Blue Eagles are dead, Rene Baterbonia and Divine Adili. So much despair and so much anger, so much misinformation also. And of course, the deafening silence that followed from the Ateneo de Manila University, my alma mater. It is a Monday, June 15, and we're taping this podcast because two of the players said that they want to talk, and they're here with us now. So this is Kiefer Alas. Hi, Kiefer.
Hi, Bob.
It's so hard to say thank you for being here. Usually we say thank you for being here, but I know it's almost the wrong thing to say. So Kiefer Alas and Sam Reyes. Sam, it's good to see you because that means that you're safe and healthy, that
Yes,
you're okay, no? Kiefer, you are a first-year AB psychology student. You're 19 years old, right? And Sam, a third-year interdisciplinary studies student, 21 years old. And Kiefer's jersey number is 1. Sam's jersey number is 34. This is what I would like us to do, and you agreed to this, no? Because nga, ang sabi sa akin is that you want to talk, no? So for me, it's as simple as we just want to know what happened, no? So para bang the overarching umbrella big question is what happened. So we've talked about it from the very start hanggang ngayon, kung ano talaga nangyari, no? So again, the question there is what happened. So let's start with the preparations, okay? When you were told that you were going to go to Aurora for this training camp, what were you told? How did you prepare, etc.?
We had meetings before training that Coach Tab explained about the rip currents and how to get out of rip.
Yeah.
Dito pa lang sa Manila?
Yes.
Yes,
po.
po.
Okay.
We talked about it like a couple days before.
Yeah. You mean you really prepared for that?
Yeah, we had like a pretty long discussion naman about it po. Like swim vertical to the shore po pag may rip current and yeah, and they warned us about yung parang uneven na sand. Like you can randomly go back down and up and up.
But pero hindi pa kayo natakot noon? It didn't scare you at that point, at that time?
Probably the idea of getting tired lang. But other than that, we were pretty excited, no?
Yeah,
Excited
we were
lang.
excited
Okay.
about the camp.
So you were parang may lecture about preparing and preparing yourselves for the rip current, the tide, etc.
Yeah.
What else? What else were you being prepared for? What did you do to prepare to leave?
They were just telling us to pack a lot of gears like shorts, socks.
Yeah.
And then they were
Sunscreen.
telling us na we're gonna do a lot of work on the sand and
Okay.
water.
What do you mean by gear?
Like our
Running shoes and like
cycling shorts.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Jersey, like not jersey, like a cycling, like training shirts, maganon, sapatos, running shoes.
Okay. And you were told that we're not going to do basketball, we're going to do
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, we were informed po of that.
Yeah. You're going to do what? Anong sabi sa inyo?
Like
Coach Tab was like saying that the team building was for us to get closer and to build that mental toughness po talaga.
yeah, and to like get us closer, like brotherhood. Yung he tried to incorporate our B-Bob Blue Eagle band of brothers talaga.
Bebop, of course, you mean Blue Eagles Band of Brothers,
Yes,
no?
Opo.
Okay. But it was a training camp. Was it initiation rites? For example, you, Keith, you're a freshman, you're an incoming freshman. Was it initiation rites?
No po, not at all.
No? Not at all.
Oh no, it just hurts how people, perceive it that way. Like, I know my veterans wouldn't even think of that. Like, maybe nothing. Like, they wouldn't do that to me or any of the other rookies. So it's just
Yeah.
hard to, see it online.
Okay. So apart from that, like you said, no, so may lecture kayo, you said na si Coach Tab nag-warn about riptides, currents, etc. and then you were told what to pack. How else did you prepare? For example, because for an out-of-school activity, syempre may mga permits yan, may mga papeles, for example. Did you prepare that?
Us
We
players,
we don't know po.
we don't
'Cause,
know po. Like,
Okay, but that's not something that you do.
no po,
No
we
po.
don't really have to worry about that po.
All right. But there was consent from your parents. So for example, you, Kiefer,
Yes po, my
your
parents,
dad,
yeah.
Coach Louis Alas, etc., and your mom, and then your parents, they knew about this.
Yes.
Yes po.
Okay. Ano yun? Verbal consent or what?
I honestly don't know po, but I'm pretty sure I know me and Sam's parents said yes.
Yeah, okay. So you talked to your parents and they said,
Yes
okay,
po.
yes, go ahead. Okay. Yung ibang mga preparations, what else did you do to prepare for the training camp?
Actually po, we had a game before leaving. So we
Mm.
were preparing for the game first.
Okay. Game, you mean the fill oil?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Like right before we left, we had a game.
Okay. Right before you left, the day you left, for example,
No,
on
the
Sunday?
day before.
The day before Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Okay. So, apart from that, so wala nang ibang preparations ang ginawa. Yun na yun.
Yes po.
Okay. So, you left Manila Sunday on the team bus. What happened?
Not much po. I feel like
Every-
most of us slept through it, no? Yeah.
like nung pagdating po namin sa bus, we were just like excited to go. Like we were teasing each other kung like parang
If someone would give up or
Yeah.
something. Like,
Okay.
nothing much. Then after that, halos lahat natulog po sa bus. We didn't really think much of it.
Okay. Where were Rene Baterbonia and Divine Adili seated on the bus? Beside who? Do you remember that?
Our bus
Rene
kasi,
was
we sit one per because it's a big bus. So
Okay.
Divine was sa pinakalikod because he's the biggest guy. Si Rene, where was Rene?
he was behind me.
He was okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So when you got there, what happened? On June 7, Sunday, what happened?
We arrived. Tas parang the first 30 minutes we allotted that to like unpacking, unloading our stuff sa bus
Okay.
and brought it sa my resort po.
And then, what else?
Room assignment. Yeah.
Room
After
assignment.
that, coach assigned our rooms. Actually, me and Sam were roommates. We were roommates with Sean Tuano, Rene
Logan.
Baterbonia, Divine Adili, Sultan, our other FSA, and Logan, our new Philam.
Okay. Since you named them already, who were the other teammates that were with you? Sa Team A, yung tinatawag na Team A.
There was Waki, Ayan Espinosa, Kyle Gamber, Grayson Rogers, Matt De Luna, Jared Bahay, Drew Bongo. Who else?
Travis.
EJ,
Nasama mo siya.
EJ, Travis and EJ.
Okay. And then, what happened next? You had dinner, di ba? Because June 7, Sunday night to, so you had dinner. And then, when did they get your phones from you?
Something happened before the dinner po, actually.
Yeah, what happened?
We were cleaning the debris sa beach.
Okay.
Because we were gonna run there the next day and gonna do our next activity, which was dodgeball. So we were cleaning the debris. There's like a picture of Rene. We wrote his name down pa.
Yeah, I saw that. Oo.
Yeah.
Okay.
We cleaned the debris before dinner.
Okay. Para wala kayong, when you
Matapakan.
run, wala
Yeah.
kayong matapakan.
Opo.
Okay. All right. And then you had dinner, and
Yes
then?
po. During dinners when Coach Tab announced na he's gonna we are gonna have to give up our phones for the duration of the camp.
Yeah.
He said there was a chance na we can have like a phone break, but nothing specific naman.
Okay. And then you willingly handed over your phones.
Opo.
Okay. All right. Let's go back first to, kasi earlier you said, so you had preparations and then Coach Tab talked to you about the riptide, etc. You did get to talk to other teammates or former Blue Eagles who had joined this same training camp, right? So what did they tell you about it? What was it gonna be like?
Nung first year ko po, Ayan Espinosa po, who experienced the Baler. They weren't actually in Baler, but sa La Union sila nung last time daw po nilang ginawa.
Okay.
So they were just telling me that it was just like nakakapagod lang po talaga, and some water activities and puro ano lang, strengthening lang po talaga.
Like, that's where you like bond brotherhood kasi walang cellphone. Tapos you have to cook your own meals and like get through obstacles together. So,
Meron din kayong tinatawag na you had a group session and then you were practicing the Ateneo hymn. What was that?
yes po.
What is that?
Our group session, I think every year they do this session like where you introduce yourselves and say a fun fact about yourself. Then then coach told us to practice the song Mary for You or Ateneo hymn because the day before nga yung game namin parang halos like maybe half of the team didn't memorize it yet. So he told us to memorize it.
Yung sa fun facts about yourself, do you remember what Rene and Divine said?
Yeah.
What did they say?
Kay Rene, he was like, he likes watching mukbang videos. That was
What's that?
Mukbang.
Mukbang.
What's
Yeah.
mukbang?
Like when you eat food, like those
People eating food.
ASMR food.
Okay.
Like they
Yeah.
eat the food, as they chew it right on the microphone and stuff.
Okay. So yun ang sabi niya, si Rene.
Yeah.
Okay. What did Divine say? Do you remember?
Hindi po, pero mahaba po kasi yung sinabi ni Divine.
Yeah, it was pretty long.
Okay. Okay. By the way, Sam, you, di ba, your third year, but this is your first year in the team or your second year?
Second year.
Second year in the team. So last year, you did join the same training camp also in, did you say that? Or was that was the La Union?
No po. I heard stories lang po. Kasi
Okay.
that time I was still in UST.
So this is your second year on the team, correct? So you joined, you did not join the training camp last year.
No po.
So first time mo.
Yeah.
Okay. So at no time was anyone told na okay, o kasi first year mo sa team, magkaka-initiation rights tayo or pahihirapan namin kayo, we're gonna give you a harder time.
No po. Wala
None
pong ganun.
whatsoever. Okay. All right. So but by that time, dinner time, kinuha na yung phones nyo sa inyo.
Yes
So you
po.
couldn't tell what time it was that kunyari
Yeah.
when you went to
There
sleep.
was-
Nothing.
There was no clocks, no watches po.
Okay. What happened the following morning?
They sounded a siren po. Then everybody was scrambling to get out of the room.
So we have to get to the beach pa by like in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Kami, we were prepared na we wore all our gear because we knew we were gonna have a morning run. So, kulang na yung sapatos. So, we slept with all our gear na.
Okay. So, but when you woke up, what time was it? Could you tell what time it was? It was sunrise?
Parang sobrang dilim pa po. Like,
Okay.
Wala pa pong sunrise.
All right. Okay. And then, when you woke up, so, you went straight to the beach, wala pa kayong breakfast nun?
wala
we
pa
did,
po.
we did. They gave us
Banana.
a banana, pero not like a
banana.
real breakfast. A real breakfast is after the jog.
Okay. All right. Then what happened next? So, you warmed up, you went on a run.
Yeah.
Ano nangyari?
It was actually pretty good because we have a goal. Everyone has to run 4 kilometers.
Okay.
And we combined the times and it should be like under a certain time. I'm not sure how much. I forgot. Around a
It
bit
was-
over 400.
It was 20 minutes under per person.
Yes.
Okay.
And we did it like, we passed like with flying colors pa and stuff. Like,
Okay.
yun. We were happy pa and celebrating.
Yeah. And then what happened next? Nag-breakfast na kayo?
Yeah. Us vets were assigned to cook the breakfast meals and the rookies were assigned to fix the table po.
Okay. I'm sure you're aware of the pictures that came out, no? So there's one photo na you're all seated at a long table. Then you're all eating.
Yeah.
And then Rene was to the side a bit. Was that breakfast that morning?
I'm pretty sure that was lunch po.
Lunch. Yeah.
A lunch a lunch of that day?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Nung unang time po nun, kasi the table was full and then the Phil-Amps parang moved the space for Rene to join po.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was like some criticism of netizens parang bakit siya nakihiwalay sa inyo? Why is he seated apart from you? Diba? I'm sure you were aware of that, no? Okay, so that was, like you said, lunch. So breakfast, and then what happened after breakfast? June 8.
We had a break.
Yeah. Me, I took a nap because I knew we were gonna have like a tiring activity next. We just didn't know what, but I knew it was like gonna be a tiring sand activity. Yung iba, I'm not sure if they slept, pero it was okay naman.
Okay, what did you do, Sam?
I was tumatambay po dun sa porch. And then I heard like our strengthening coach will do surfing. Then I asked like my other coaches that if I can join the strengthening coach just to swim and try the waters. So, nung pinayagan po ako, I immediately went to the water po and then just tried it.
Okay.
It was parang around 8 ata po kasi I asked the student manager na what time is it, and then he answered me na 8 po.
Okay.
So, nung pagkapasok ko po sa tubig, it wasn't deep. It was mababaw lang po talaga.
Ito yung you were just gonna try the water, hindi pa ito yung activity nyo na lahat kayo, ha?
Hindi po.
Okay, this is just, okay. By the way, since you mentioned coaches, just to establish who were the coaches who were there. So, of course, we know Coach Tab was there. Assistant coaches, Sandro Soriano,
Yes.
Dean Castaño,
Yes po.
John Jacinto,
Yes po.
and then your strength and conditioning coach,
Yes.
Ko CJ.
CJ Elumba.
CJ.
Elumba.
Okay, and who else?
Our
PT.
physical trainer.
Physical trainer. Who's
Yeah.
that?
Jarek.
Okay. And you had 2 student managers with you also.
Yes.
Who are they? What are their names?
Drew Salud and Pau Adevoso.
Okay, so hindi lahat ng assistant coach, hindi lahat ng student managers ang kasama. So after that, then that's when you started to prepare for lunch?
Yes.
What happened then?
Oh, no. We played our dodgeball
Ah,
first.
dodgeball muna.
first.
The next activity po.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was good actually. Everyone was enjoying it. It was pretty competitive nga. So that was good.
Yeah.
The picture, there was like a picture nga that came out. That was us warming up for dodgeball.
Yung CCTV footage po.
Okay. Were the coaches taking pictures during the activity? I mean, they could hold their phone.
The student managers
The
po.
student managers.
Yes.
Because like
Video
the
po.
coaches were the kumbaga referee of the games or
Okay.
like looking out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So after dodgeball, nag-lunch kayo.
Papa.
Yes po.
Uneventful, nothing unusual. Nothing. By the way, that whole morning, okay, di ba Sam, you tried the water in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Mga 8. And then during breakfast dodgeball, did you notice what the water was like? Kalmado lang siya? Was
Kalmado po. Like,
it? Okay.
nung nag-swimming po ako, di po malakas yung current. Pero, di din naman po gaano kalakas yung waves.
Okay. Okay. And then your observation, di ba? Just by looking at it, what did it look like to you, Keith?
The waves, they're bigger naman than usual compared to other beaches, but nothing out of the ordinary naman po.
Okay. But then, of course, like we all know, you don't know until you're in the water,
Yes,
right? Okay. So after lunch, an hour's rest, and there's that picture of you guys relaxing on the porch. That was
Yes, po.
after lunch, right? So what happened next after that brief break on the porch?
That's when they told us we're gonna have our water activity.
Okay. Did they say what kind of a water activity?
Yes. It was actually pretty simple. Supposed to be like a 10-minute thing lang.
Okay.
So like our coach is on the beach and then this is the shore. And then our coach is just here. He's gonna walk here lang 5 minutes and 5 minutes back. I'm not sure if it's 5 minutes, pero
Okay. On the beach, how yung
yes,
walang
that's where the
tubig?
coach is, yeah.
Walking back and
Yeah.
forth.
Yes.
And then what were you supposed to do?
The players were just supposed to mirror him, like
Mirror coach.
Mirror meaning
be
Following the
in line with him.
in line with him.
Yeah.
What is that for? What that exercise is for
I
what?
think it's for like change of direction and agility. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Okay. So it's something that you can actually use in basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay? Because a lot of people were saying, why were they brought to the beach and to the water when you don't swim as a basketball player? But there were activities.
It was more like a running, no, not running, like walking, jogging inside
Okay.
on the water.
Okay. Sino yung coach na yun na you were mirroring?
Coach
Coach
Dean.
Dean.
Coach Dean Castaño. So he was just walking on the beach, not in the water.
Yeah.
Okay, then what happened? So he was walking back and forth, and then lahat kayo, ganun ang ginagawa.
Yes, walking lang po.
Where were you? If this is the water, he was here, Where were you guys? Where were you boys? Here?
So,
Behind him? Where?
so this is Coach Dean. Then we lined up parang from the shore. Then yung pinaka dulo po is papunta ng open water. And then we would, ano po,
Walk
walk.
together.
Yeah.
Together. Okay. But none of you were in the water or kahit like your
No, we were in
feet.
the water.
We were
Ah,
in
you
the
were in the
Yes,
water. Okay, wait. Let me clarify that. So you were in the water, ankle deep, knee deep, waist deep,
Thigh, yeah.
Sorry?
Around the thigh
Thigh
area.
thigh.
Yeah.
Pero I don't know po sa iba. I think, kasi po, ako po yung closest to the open water po.
Okay.
Because parang halos nasa dulo na po ako ng line.
I was
Okay.
kinda close to Sam then. Like we were like towards the back of the line.
Okay. But the water where you were was until
Around the
Thigh
thigh po, yeah.
thigh. Where dito? Where? Can you indicate where?
Around siguro po here.
There. Okay. So if you're in thigh deep water and you're walking, what did the sand under you feel like?
At first, it was even po. Then, parang nung nag-walk po kami ng few meters, parang lumalalim na po siya ng onte.
Okay. And when you say you were walking parallel to the shore, correct? Not towards the open
No.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
Parallel
Parallel.
to the shore. So
Yes
if this
po.
is the shore, you are walking this way.
Yes
Yeah.
po.
Same,
Yes
Keith?
po.
And for you, what did it feel like when you're walking in, sabi nyo, thigh deep water? What did the sand under feel like to you?
It felt normal po. Like,
Normal.
exact same as what Sam said po.
Okay. So while you were doing that mirroring, how many minutes was that going on?
Oh,
Parang-
less than 1 minute pa lang yata.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
less
were
than 1 minute.
just starting po. Na
Oh. And then,
parang onting meters pa lang po. Then,
Yeah.
parang lumakas na po bigla yung mga alon.
what happened? Biglang?
Lumakas po yung alon.
Lumakas yung alon. When you say alon, do you mean the wave? The wave was crashing onto shore
Yes po.
sa inyo?
Yes po.
How tall was the wave at that time?
It was bigger than us po.
Yeah.
Bigger than us. And you were in thigh deep water. If this is the top of your head, andito siya.
Yes,
Ganon?
Ganun po, opo.
Okay. So yung first, was it like one wave at a time or was it sunod-sunod?
There's like a time frame, like one wave, then wait a couple seconds, then the other one.
Yes po.
Yeah.
Okay.
At first po, we were having fun laughing
Yes
on the
po.
first wave.
Oo, parang, it's like parang,
Ang
uy,
saya po
sarap,
eh.
ganon.
Opo.
Everybody's
Yes po.
like that, no? Parang nadadala kayo, ganon.
Yes po.
Yun lang, it was fun.
Pero
Immediate.
after the first wave, it went up a bit, but we didn't really think much of it.
Yeah.
Like,
What
basta-
went up? Yung
The
parang,
water.
Yung water po.
like,
the water.
naging
Okay. So from thigh,
Two chests.
biglang dito.
Yes
parang
po.
ganun po, opo, around that.
Okay. And you didn't think that something was wrong?
We thought the wave just made hakot the sand, or maybe it just pulled us. We're not sure.
Okay.
But,
But
yeah.
that was after the first wave?
Yes
Opo.
Okay. And then the second wave was?
Halos the same height as the first one po.
Yes.
Okay. And at that point, sa second wave, at least the two of you felt like it's okay. Parang,
Nung nag-second wave po, bigla pong may wave po din na sumabay po. Parang sunod-sunod na po starting from the second wave.
okay. Kasing taas ng second wave.
Similar heights po.
Similar heights.
Yes po.
And parang were there seconds in between or it was like just crashing? Parang
Yung
nagtatidal.
second and third po, parang like sunod-sunod. Pero yung third to fourth, parang may konting time, but still big.
Okay. We cannot, we're not able to zoom in, but I just wanted to ask you if you could just draw yung parang placement ng tao, okay? I mean, where you were in the water.
Okay
Is
lang.
that okay? From what you remember
Go.
lang, okay? And then I will hold it up later. So, kunyari, let's say this is the beach. Okay? So, beach. And then, so this is the resort, diba? Okay, so this is all water. Sige. Show me where, sorry. Okay. So, I'm drawing. Yeah, where was Coach Dean? Okay. That's Coach Dean. Okay.
But we were like super packed towards each other. So it's like that po.
Ganon.
Yes.
Okay, so hindi parallel to the water. You're perpendicular Okay. Okay. Pero you're 6. So where were the others?
Ano po?
Everybody was
Yeah.
lined up. Okay. How many in total? How many were you?
20.
20. Okay. Can I have the ano? Okay,
So,
just
ano
yeah.
po, yung like yung farthest po to the open water were marunong mag-swimming po.
Okay. So sino nandito sa likod?
EJ,
EJ and
Malcolm, the
EJ and Malcolm were here.
Yes po.
Nearest the open water. And you, Keith, where were you?
I was me and Sam were around like
Here, dito banda. Okay. Okay, so of course, like I said, hindi maka-zoom in, no? But, well, so this is what Keith drew. Resort, this is the beach, this is their coach, and then they were all lined up like this. And Sam and Keith were somewhere here. Okay, so you said, so first wave, and then second, third, yeah, Sam.
May I add din po?
Go ahead.
Coach John was
He was right here.
yeah,
Here, Coach John was here.
Yes.
and Coach CJ po.
Where? Where was Coach CJ?
Behind us po.
Here.
Yeah, there was a coach.
Okay. So, Coach Dean is here on the beach. Coach John is here. Sorry, who's that?
CJ.
CJ, your strength and conditioning.
Yes po.
Okay, so siya yung nandito. Okay, then what happened next?
This was EJ 6'7" from Hawaii. Then right in front of him was 6'10" Malcolm from Canada. They both know how to swim really well, po.
Okay. Okay. So EJ 6'7", Malcolm 6'10",
Yes, po.
and then we're talking just for the audience, those who are listening, we're talking about how they were arranged in that one line. So like you said, EJ the farthest towards the water, EJ 6'7", Malcolm 6'10", and then Divine already. Hindi.
Divine,
was
Sam
in the middle.
Yeah, Divine.
Sa gitna. So EJ,
Divine was kind of here po, in the middle.
Middle area.
okay, middle siya. Nearer the shore than you both.
Yes, po.
The two of you were farther from the shore.
Because they weren't marunong mag-swimming po.
Okay.
Hindi sila marunong mag-swimming.
Okay.
So, the two FSAs were parang
Closer.
natatakot sa ocean. And then,
So nilagay
There
sila dito nearer the shore.
yes po.
No? So EJ, Malcolm, and then who was after Malcolm?
Ako po. And then,
Ikaw na, Sam. Okay.
And then, Rene was by my right side po. And then, Keith.
Oh, I thought you were in one line.
Yes,
Yes,
po.
po. He was like right in front of him, but here.
Right.
Because we
Here.
were facing here, po. So basically, nasa right side.
Okay. You're in one line, but you're not facing the shore. You're facing...
Paside.
Okay. Again, EJ, Malcolm, Sam, Rene, and then
Keith, me,
Keith,
Kiefer.
then
The other rookie, JM.
JM, and then do you remember who else?
I don't.
Okay. So this was the arrangement ninyong lahat when the waves started to come.
Yes, po.
Okay. So di ba you said first wave everybody's happy, second wave okay lang. But then you notice na biglang tumaas yung tubig until here because you said earlier the water was only until thigh height, no? And then at what point did you realize and nung nagkagulo na talaga?
The second wave po.
Second
talaga.
wave pa lang.
Actually, no, second wave, one of our teammates started screaming help.
Yeah?
Kasi he was
Who?
around
Where?
Kyle Gamber.
Kyle, where was he?
He was around my area, me and JM. Like us three were like near to each other. Tas
Okay.
parang he got separated and went to the back po.
Oh, nadala siya. O yun na yung... Okay. So from the middle he gets swept in. Parang parang nahatak siya
Opo.
near the water. So all of a sudden he was here.
The weird thing up was we were all laughing kasi we thought he was just joking.
Okay.
Nung first wave po talaga kasi, we were riding the wave and we didn't realize na hinahatak na po kami.
Oo. So
Tapos nung second wave po, dun na po talaga namin na-realize na
something was wrong because
Yes.
Kyle had already said na help na.
Opo.
Ganon. And then what happened next?
Third wave po. Like,
Yeah.
that's when everyone started screaming na po.
Oh. Okay. Why?
Because we couldn't reach the water po.
The ground.
Yeah, the ground.
Your feet could not touch the ground anymore.
Si Malcolm, our 6'10" teammate, parang it was here na for this mouth.
Okay.
Kami, 6'2" lang yata, 6'3" lang yata kami ni Sam.
Yeah. But where were you? You were still here or
No.
you had moved
Moved back po.
back na more into the
Yes,
water, deeper
actually
into the
po,
water.
Coach John was screaming us to go to the right, but kahit anong gawin po namin,
Di
like,
kaya po.
we were
Yeah.
getting
Go.
in the
Ano
current.
sabi ni Coach John? Go to the right. What right?
Like we were
Near the
walking
beach.
Yes,
yeah,
po.
like towards the sand.
Going towards the sand, the
yeah.
shore. Okay. And you were all trying to swim.
Yes po.
You couldn't touch the bottom of the.
No.
Okay. And then what next?
I think that's when it all started, no?
Yeah, parang all of us were panicking na po, and we didn't know what to do. Kumbaga po, parang nag-scatter po kami in the water.
It's like cluster po yung kasama.
Yeah. Okay. Do you mind if you again? Can you draw? Keith, show us where. And then I'll put up the paper para
I remember where I was, but I don't remember where Sam was.
Oh, sige. Where you were? Where did you end up in?
Kami ni... I'll write our names down
Yeah,
po,
sige.
ha? It was EJ,
Okay.
Keith, Divine, JM.
Okay.
Then Malcolm was like towards here. That's all I remember.
That's what you remember. Okay,
Yes,
Sam,
po.
where were you? Do you remember where you ended up in?
Parang nung after po nung second wave, me and Drew, Bongo po, we already were swimming hard to the right. And then parang we were nandito po. Siguro nandito po.
Okay.
And then after, like, nung nakatouch na po kami ng sand, we looked back and then nakita po namin na problema na po yung other teammates namin. And
Okay.
we swam back to them po to help.
You swam back out.
Yes po.
Okay. Did either of you see where Rene was at that point?
I didn't
No.
see Rin.
couldn't see.
I only saw Divine po.
Divine, and you said he was with you. Okay, let me just put it up so that for the camera, no. So earlier, like sina Keith Drew, so the activity was there was a coach here, and then they were in a line, and then according to you boys, after the second and during the third wave, that's when nag-scatter. So that's where, and you drew this, Keith. So EJ, you, Keith, JM, and Divine were here, and then Malcolm here. And then you, Sam, and Drew, you ended up in this spot, no? Okay. And then what happened next after that?
I heard Sultan, the other FSA, screaming for help. So he was near, so I went to him first. I was trying to drag him po to near shore. Nung nakita ko na po na may ibang tumulong na po sa kanya, I looked at Malcolm, because Malcolm was with Ian, and we knew na Ian doesn't know how to swim po.
Yeah.
So nahirapan na po si Ian, and I thought Malcolm was standing because parang nakaganon lang po siya, tapos nakasampa po si Ian.
Naka-ano?
Nakasampa po, parang he was clinging to Malcolm po.
Okay.
So when I got there po, I was parang telling Ian to go to me, like parang
Okay.
po. Nung sumampa naman po sa akin si Ian, I tried to reach the floor, pero it was so deep na po talaga.
And you were here, diba you said?
I swam all the way to Malcolm po.
Here. Okay.
Yes po.
So from here you swam all the way here. That's where sina Ian were.
Yeah.
And Malcolm.
Pero kasi po, nung time na yan po, waves were still coming in and palayo na po kami.
Okay. Okay. So even if you swam to where Malcolm and Ian were, they were not in the original position.
Yes,
where you
po.
said. So in other words, everybody was being
Drag
pulled
po.
into
Yes,
the deeper part of the ocean.
Yes.
Ganon. Okay. And then what happened next?
Nung sumampa po sa akin si Ian, parang I was pushing him up to breathe. Kasi po, he was totally panicking and nakainom na din po ng madaming tubig. And then, when I needed to breathe po, he would go to Malcolm. Tapos he would cling to Malcolm. Tapos when I got up, parang seconds lang po yung pahinga po. Like, tapos sumampa ulit po sa akin si Ayan. Then I was just thinking about na to help my brother na si Ayan po. Pero nung pangalawa pong beses, doon na din po ako nakakainom ng tubig. Parang nagpapanik na din po ako nun. Tapos nung ano po, parang kailangan ko na po talaga huminga. Tinulak ko po si Ayan papunta kay Malcolm. Tapos nag-iisip na po ako na kung di po ako umalis dito, mamamatay na din po ako. Kasi po, ang dami na din po ako nainom na tubig. And then, nag-total panic na din po ako. I was trying to swim back to shore po. Kahit, like, sobrang lakas po nung pag-swim ko. I was still there in that moment. Like, parang di po ako gumagalaw. Tapos, ano po, I had to rest. Parang I sank to the bottom of the sand and just jumped. And then, I was breathing, trying to tread po, yung parang floating na, they said kasi po na, nung sa meeting na, if, pag napagod, mag-tread po. And I was doing that po, taking, a deep breath and then started swimming hard again. Pero kahit anong gawin ko po, I was still there. By
So
that
did
time
you think,
po,
Sam, parang was your life flashing before your eyes and you were
yes
thinking na
po.
I might not get out of here?
Yeah. Basically, nung parang third time ko po mag-try, doon na po ako na parang napaisip na di na ata ako makakalabas dito. Tapos, parang there was an urge na kasi po pagod na ako. Then, something came up to my mind na kaya ko pa to. So I started screaming very loud on top of my lungs po. Then keep on doing like swimming very hard. Pero to the point na sobrang pagod na po ako. Tapos nandun pa rin po ako. Like doon na po ako parang napaisip na mag-give up po kasi wala pong nangyayari talaga. Nung sumisigaw po ako, nakita po ako ng coaching staff, si Sir Jeric and Coach Dean. Nung nakita po nila ako, sumisigaw na lang po sila sa akin na mag-float. Yung parang float na nakahiga lang po sa tubig. So, nung narinig ko po sila, nung una po parang natatakot ako gawin kasi po malakas po yung waves and parang may mga tubig na pumapasok na sa mouth ko. And di po ako magaling mag-float. Nung tinry ko po, parang I didn't know where I was heading. So, parang it took me a long time to be attentive where I am. Pero nakahinga naman po ako ng onte. Pero there was still water going through my face po na nakakainom po ng tubig. And then when I face up po, parang tumayo, parang from nakahiga po, gumanon po ako. Tapos nakita ko po na sobrang layo ko na po sa shore.
Where
po.
did you end up in? All the way
out po.
all the way out?
Yes po.
Okay.
So, nung time na yun po, naisip ko na din po na if I can float away, I think I can float back to shore. Tapos po, parang kasi po, my head was facing that way, away from shore. Nung na-realize ko po na malayo na ako, ay parang finase ko naman po yung ulo ko papunta sa shore. And then, nung time na po yun, I looked back again po. Parang tinignan ko kung malapit na po ako. Tapos parang medyo po dito po ako.
Okay. You ended up here all the way. Okay.
Tapos I started swimming hard again po. And then I heard Keith calling out for me. And then I started cramping na po nun. So ano po, nung nagka-cramp na po ako, it was just my hands na swimming. Tapos nung parang narinig ko na po si Keith, tinry ko po apakan yung floor. Nung time na po yun, nakaapak na po ako sa floor. Tapos Keith went into the water, dragging me. Then a huge wave hit po, and then we went under the wave. So nung pagtapos na po nun, Keith was able to drag me out of the water po.
Parang we were like nakaakbay kami tapos we were paddling together po para it's like less energy din po.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
we should have done that na lang from the start na lang.
Okay. Yung Keith's sa'yo naman, by this third wave, what happened to you?
Ako po, I was here. Then it was like us four plus Malcolm that kept on getting dragged out po talaga.
Okay.
Tapos me, JM and Divine, parang we were all depending on EJ kasi alam namin magaling siya mag-swimming. So I was on the shoulder, Divine was on the shoulder, then si JM nasa harap niya. Ang hirap dun kasi it was so
Dala
deep.
niyan lahat kayo?
For like a solid mga 20 seconds po yun. Tapos
Okay.
tinulak na lang kami ni EJ closer to the shore. Pero it worked for a bit. Then it just kept on bringing me and JM back. Kami ni JM, parang naka-bear hug na kami to each other to try and float. Kaso it wasn't working. We just went down and down and down. Then parang we were
Parang hinihigop kayo pababa. It's like they were, the water was just sucking you under.
parang ganun po.
Okay.
Then parang we were under for like a solid around more than 10 seconds po. Then we just let go of each other. Tapos nung I went up for some air, parang JM was here. Tapos ako, I went like to the right side po.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
yun, I was like so far from everybody. Like I was like all the way here po.
And then you swallowed water also. Lahat kayo?
Yes po. Yung when we were down, like nagbe-bear hug kami, dami namin na-swallow po. Tapos I didn't know I was all the way here na. Kasi kami ni Sam yung pinaka-right. Then I was underwater again because I really don't know how to swim po. I wasn't, my head wasn't straight because I just didn't know what to do. Tapos parang, it's like underwater more, I'd guess more than 20 seconds. Parang nag-give up na po ako nun. Then,
You felt like giving up?
no, nag-give up na po talaga ako. Tapos parang after, once time kept on going by, like I finally felt the floor bed. Parang ang tagal nun eh, before I felt the floor bed. Then parang,
But when you say when you gave up, parang you floated na lang. How did you you kept your head above water? How?
no po, I was like going down and down. Like I just,
down.
parang,
Okay.
I was like gonna accept na mawala na po ako. Then after more seconds went by, I felt my feet touch the sand. I was like, there's like a glimpse of hope talaga. So I jumped po and gasped for air. Tapos yun ang layo po ng lahat sa akin. Like, I was here, tapos everyone else was like towards this side or in front.
Yeah.
So,
And then how did you get to shore?
I was
how long
screaming
did
for
it take?
help. Buti na lang si Malcolm went a bit closer to me.
Okay.
Then he just kept on screaming in my ear. While saving Ayana, he was screaming in my ear, belly button to the sky. Yung parang naka-float ka pahiga. Then it worked for a bit kaso it just kept on bringing me farther and farther. So I tried doing a thing na parang higa muna ako pag may wave. Tapos pag nawala yung wave, doggy, because I don't know how to swim, so I tried doggy paddling.
Dog paddle. Ganon. Yeah.
Yes po.
Okay.
Then I just kept on repeating that po. I was, tas ang tagal ko po sa tubig. Then, that once, I just kept on repeating that. Then, I saw Sam, parang we were here. Then I screamed for his name. We went to each other. That's when we started paddling together back. Kasi namumalikat na po talaga ako nun.
And then that's when you were able to go back to shore already.
Yes po.
Okay. And then at that point, where were all the others? They were all still in the water or
No
what?
po. Halos lahat po.
Lahat na nandun sa
except
shore.
for me, Sam, Ian, Divine, Rene, and JM.
Ian and JM were together, right?
Oh, no po.
No. Okay.
Ian was with one of the coaches. Coach, I think someone threw a
Coach John.
Yeah. Coach John had the salbabida. So they shared it. Then someone threw a volleyball kay JM. Like, he used it as a floaty pabalik.
And then
Us four were like one of the last. Like the last.
To
Si
get out
Ian
of the
yung last,
water.
pero me, Sam, and GM,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure yung...
Okay. Okay. And then when everybody was on shore already, where was Coach Tab, and did you see the rescuers, the DRRMO already?
Coach Tab was,
he was
running back with
Yes
the
po.
surfboard to go to Ian po.
Yes po.
Okay.
Coach Sandro went into the water din po kasi nung time na po yun, sumisigaw kasi talaga po si KG.
Yes po.
Like everybody could hear him.
Okay.
And then nung time na po yun, Coach Sandro went to KG first. And then he was helping KG po.
KG's Kyle Gamber po.
Yeah, Kyle Gamber. Yeah.
And then
Okay.
nung time na po yun, when KG was safe, he went to Ian po.
Okay.
Tapos, after po, nung time na po yan, Coach Tab was already paddling with the surfboard all the way to Coach Sandro and Ian po.
And then what happened next?
Ian was okay na po. Parang they were on the way back na. Then me and Sam, kakabalik lang din namin.
Okay.
Then we were screaming na what? Parang, I don't know who was screaming it. But I don't know. I was just so...
KG was screaming po na nasan po si Divine. So, nung pagkabalik lang po namin, we were catching our breaths. Tapos nung narinig po namin yun, parang we were totally shocked po na
Yes po. Kami ni Coach Sandro, parang after namin, like after we almost died, we're not gonna lose, we don't wanna lose a teammate. So we were just, me and Coach Sandro just kept on like pacing ourselves back and forth the sand. Like we couldn't like understand what's going on talaga. Like, it felt like a dream. Like it happened so quick.
A real nightmare, no? Okay. And then, how did you find Rene and Divine? And was that the time na dumating yung rescuers? DRMO? Yeah.
when we got out of the water po, there was no first responders pa po nun. Yung ano lang po, the security guard of the resort and lifeguard po.
There was how many lifeguards of the resort?
Isa lang po. And then
Isa lang.
the security guard.
Okay. I just need to check on something, no? The lawyer, I think, or the representative of the resort had said that you or the coaches were warned not to go too far off. Dapat malapit lang sa harap ng resort. But that team management did not, parang ignored the...
We actually don't know na kung may sinabi po sa kanila.
Yeah.
Pero sa players po, wala naman pong sinabi.
Sa players wala. No, so you didn't
The
know.
resort didn't
Oo.
tell us anything.
And that's why I asked you to draw and to tell me exactly where you were.
And
Diba? Because and here, it's clear here in this.
because I remember po, before anything po, Coach Tab and the other coaches, mas maaga po sila dumating.
Yeah, they tested out the waters.
They
and-
tested out the water po, and they were saying na may sandbar po dun. So, parang yung pinakamalalim po is may parang flag daw po dun.
Okay. At any one point, did any of you ask for life vests? Salvavidas?
Nobody.
Like before the drill, no po.
Yeah.
'Cause it was supposed to be.
Because we know po na mababaw po talaga
Yes
yung
po.
area.
But did the team bring life vests? Or was
Salvavida po.
merong salvavida?
From
How many?
Coach John, parang
Two?
dalawa.
Yeah, two.
Dalawa.
Tapos meron po sa resort yung isa. May isang salvavida yung resort and may isang surfboard po.
And I'm pretty sure we brought like 3 volleyballs to
Yeah.
help with floating din yata.
Okay. All right. And then, so what happened next? because the video shows na by that time, no, the rescuers were there, nakita na yung bodies ni Rene and Divine. So at what point did everybody realize na wala si Rene and Divine, and then how did you get them back? How did you?
EJ, the Hawaiian one and done po, was saving people. He was parang last time with Divine is with him po.
This was what? Sorry, what?
He was trying to save Divine po.
Divine. Okay.
Pero parang di niya kinaya yung bigat ni Divine po. Tapos parang, I'm not sure with EJ, but I think like,
EJ was saving people, and then when he got tired, he went back to shore, rest for a bit, and he swam back up po.
And then how did you know? At what point did you see Rene and Divine already?
There was this, I don't know if it's the security guard or the lifeguard of the resort. He was wearing a life jacket. And
orange na life jacket po.
Okay.
And then I heard they were screaming for help kasi po nakita na po nila si Rene.
Rene was the first one found po.
Okay.
When I saw them po, I started running to the water. And then JB was first to
Jared Bahay.
Yeah.
Jared
Then
was first to.
Yeah.
To help Rene po. And then I was there din po na sumunod na din po ako to carry
But
Rene.
this was already mga 30 minutes.
Mga ganun po.
30 minutes after.
It was matagal na po sila nasa tubig.
Among the team, was anyone able to say na I was the last one to see Rene alive? I was
That
the last one to
was-
see Divine.
Si EJ po, I
EJ
think,
po.
saw Divine.
Yeah, EJ for
He saw
Divine.
Divine, yeah.
Okay, and Divine was just trying to stay afloat also.
Yes
I'm
po.
pretty sure po, yeah.
Okay, and then did anybody see Rene
Uh,
the last?
I don't know po kasi
I don't know po. He was in line then after, parang,
last time I saw him po nung we were still like having fun po. Nung
Okay.
yes po. Tapos parang
nawala na po siya sa tingin nung parang
line.
nagpapanik na po kami.
Okay. So sino yung first na nakita? Si Rene, no?
Yes
Opo.
po.
Rene first. And nung nakita na siya and you were all carrying him onto shore.
Yes, it
Well,
was
not all,
it
not
was
all
just
because
players po.
players.
When we saw Rene, it was us who carried him out of the water, not like
Not the
first
medical,
responders. Wala pong tumulong.
Tas
And then
Where were they? On the shore?
they were just spectating po. They were just watching us.
there was one guy nga po was just, he had like his phone out like that po. I was wondering why. Pero di talaga ako makasalita kami ni Coach Sandra. We were just, like, we couldn't
Yeah.
focus talaga with what's happening. It was just, we were overwhelmed talaga. Pero I saw it with my eyes na he was just filming.
He was taking video, filming. Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there was a photo of him in the ambulance or him getting dragged out in a stretcher. I'm pretty sure that was him.
Yeah. No, I saw those photos. Yeah. The very first photo we saw was the one yung stretcher on the beach. Okay. And then, how many minutes after na nakita si Divine?
Right
Around
after po nung na paalis na po yung ambulance ni Rene.
Ni
po.
Rene.
Yeah.
Okay.
They boarded him. The ambulance was leaving na. Tapos me and Coach Sandra saw na they were like, Divine was getting carried out na.
By EJ po.
Yeah.
EJ saw Divine.
Tapos me and Coach Sandra ran to the ambulance telling them to stop. Then they I don't think they heard us. I'm not sure. They left. Then me and Coach Sandra walked back. We saw like halos 15 people carrying Divine. And then I was just there, like I couldn't grasp what was happening. I was just like staring, like plain eyesight.
Yeah.
It was too hard. Then, yun, they were doing CPR for a bit. Then
They tried CPR for both Rene and Divine on the
yung
beach.
kay
No?
Rene po, si Sir Jeric,
yeah, RPD
And then,
po. Tapos pinastop po yata
pinastop po nung medic para po ilagay sa stretcher and then to rush to the ambulance po.
Yes po, pero I'm not sure if that's the proper.
Yeah. Pero walang pulse. I mean, even
I'm pretty sure they rushed him lang po sa ambulance.
The only one I heard that had pulse po was Divine po.
he had a pulse
Divine, yes po.
on the beach. He had a
Yes
pulse.
po.
And then they put him in the ambulance and brought him to the
It wasn't an
Si
ambulance.
Divine
it
po,
was
police car.
police vehicle.
Yes
Yeah
po.
po.
Okay. Okay. So yung sinasabing and although she did explain it na she said na to stop muna para madala sa ambulansya kasi unstable. So nakita niyo yon, pinastop like you said.
Yes po.
Tas niload na si Rene sa ambulance.
Opo.
Tapos yung kay Divine naman, like you said, may pulse. How do you know na may pulse siya sa beach?
I heard po from my other teammates po kasi po after what happened, we were gathering in the pool po, and then we shared our perspectives, like POV on the POV of the kung ano nangyari po.
And then, yung pagdala sa ospital, hindi na kayo kasama? None of the team, the coaches?
Coaches po.
The coach,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I
the
think
one that went with Rene po was our ball boy po, Kuya Boy.
Mhm.
And then, wala pong sumama kay Divine kasi po may representative na po dun sa hospital.
yes po. Pero Coach Tab and Coach Dean,
Mhm.
I think they drove like behind the police yata.
Okay.
I'm not sure of who was inside with them.
Yeah. You know, in the first 2 days, so by day 2, June 9, no, there were all these speculations coming out. And, well, because nga there was no information coming out. And one of them was that merong ankle weights, that weight belts were used for your training, no? Although the university eventually came out with a statement to say na wala. I need to ask you boys that, no? Were there ankle weights? Were there weight belts? You know what weight belts are? You put it around you.
Wala po talaga.
Any weights, but anything?
No po.
Nothing.
Yung
Nothing po.
picture po niyo na nakikita dun na may hawak si Coach Tab po, it
Yeah.
was a controller ng drone niya po.
Because we used the drone to like look for some people, like
Okay.
see like a better angle of who's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
who's struggling.
All right. So definitely, as you boys are saying, no weights were used at
Zeros.
all. Okay, because that is also the first thing that the mother of Rene said when she was interviewed nung dumating siya ng Manila, na may weights daw. So wala. Walang ginamit sa inyo, walang ginamit sa kahit sino. Okay? So, and that is because nung sinabing may weights, people concluded na, initiation nga hazing rights, parang ganon. Pero hindi ito. At no point, ikaw, Keith, you're a rookie, right?
Yes po.
No, freshman. This is your first year sana on the team. At no point did you feel at any point na hinihaze ka, that you were being initiated or anything?
No po. The only thing I felt like as a team was us getting closer po. But other than that, wala po
Yeah.
talaga.
So hindi kayo, the term that's used usually is, hindi kayo pinahirapan. No. Okay,
Kami
Sam.
pong vets is like, we just utos them to, the first day, to help deload the bus po, yung mga equipment.
Yes po.
Sila po mag-carry na equipment. And then, nung katulad po ng breakfast, like, they would just fix the table, and after po, they would wash the dishes po.
Clean the table then.
So yun na yung pinaka, parang,
That's
Ayun
the
lang po
most.
yung
yun na yung
pinapagawa.
pinakaginawa sa mga
Opo.
sa mga bago. Okay. You know, ang isang pinag-uusapan in the days that followed, no, given the serious lack of information, was, you know, was there compliance, no? Were there enough safety mechanisms that were used to keep you boys safe and alive? Diba? Did you feel that? And that's why I would ask, did you have life vests? Were there enough lifeguards?
In my opinion po, I felt safe noon po. I can't speak for everyone, but for me, I felt pretty safe po. I put my trust naman po sa coaching staff and everything.
Sam?
For me po, because when I was almost drowning po, I was just alone. So, for me, parang kulang po yung safety na.
Yes, but that's where we felt na medyo.
All of you.
Yeah, but
Probably
before that,
ganun.
we felt okay. But during the accident mismo, that's when we started feeling that kind of way.
Yeah. The preparations, as I was asking about preparations, and then the first thing nga you said is, winorningan kami ni Coach Tab na ganito, may mga ano. And you all know, you've heard all these stories from former Blue Eagles about that training camp. At any point, did you feel na, no, I don't want to do that, baka may mangyari sa akin or anything? Wala. Meron bang ganon? O wala?
Actually,
For me, no po.
No.
Because honestly po, I would do anything po to win the championship. So I was just really locked in sa goal po. So
You
I
were
didn't-
just what? Sorry?
locked in to like
Locked in.
win the championship. Like I didn't
Okay.
think of any negative po.
Okay. Sam?
for me po, when I heard the stories, it was just like kinakabahan lang. Kasi po, I was freshman and parang I was very new. Pero nung like this year po, I was excited because we were parang kompleto na and we were trying to be a team na talaga po, na itaas po yung chemistry.
So you did not feel that you were in danger, or you did, because earlier you said, syempre, when you're taking in water, you feel you're about to drown. You think you're not gonna make it. I'm about to die here in Aurora. Dun ka lang,
Dun lang po.
dun mo lang
That's when we
naramdaman.
felt it po, yeah.
I'm sure marami kayong narinig, right, about all this information coming out. For example, na bukod, even after they announced that Rene and Divine had died, may chismis, may rumors that merong in critical condition, merong kailangan i-revive pa, yung mga ganon. Was that true or not?
No, wala po.
No po.
Wala.
Ang pinakamalala lang po is nagsusuka na lang po sila sa beach.
Yes po.
They were puking out the water po.
Okay. But no one had to be i-CPR, i-revive, i-resuscitate para ano yung tubig.
No.
So everybody except for those two, for Rene and Divine, were okay. Okay. And no one was in critical condition. Walang
po.
ganon.
Wala po.
Were you aware of all those mga kwentong lumalabas? Were you aware of that?
At
Yeah.
first po, after the tragedy po, while we were gathering by the pool, the student managers, Drew Salud, told us na you can get your phones and tell your families you're okay.
What time was that?
Parang around
Oh, maybe.
5?
I'm not sure. I don't.
5
I'm not
o'clock in the
sure po.
afternoon. Okay. So when they gave you your phones, so you called your parents.
Not all of us got our phones kasi po
They chose not to po. Like they
Yes
wanted
po,
to
kasi
stay away from
parang-
the.
They chose not to get
yes
their
po,
phones.
Ako
Yes
din
po.
po yung isa dun po na I didn't want to get my phone kasi po parang I still couldn't believe what was happening. Parang nakatulala na lang po ako and
And understandably, no?
wala
you were
na
in
po
shock.
ako maisip.
So you didn't get your phone first.
No.
But at what point did you get your phone and tell your parents? And then by then they already knew what had happened, right?
Actually, I didn't tell my dad or mom.
Oh,
I told my sister who was working abroad and I told her na to keep it to herself po. Kasi I don't want na malaman ng parents ko and I don't want to hear from them na ayoko yung parang madaming sinasabi po sa akin kasi po I was feeling na I don't want to tell them what happened kasi I was not ready in that day to tell anyone. My sister from abroad she has traumas din po and I turned to her because she would understand me. So when I told her, parang sinabihan ko lang po siya ng long message and then after that po, I didn't message her again. Parang mabilis lang po na message tapos yun na po. I didn't message anyone again. Then I was just with my coaches, like
Where are your parents?
at home po.
In Manila, here in Manila.
In
Where?
Rizal po.
Rizal.
Yes.
Okay. At what point did you tell them? Did you talk to them? Did they know?
When my coaches forced me to to tell na
To tell them na that same night, that same day?
yes po.
Okay. Keith, what about you?
Ako po, when they,
I'm sure your dad heard about it right away. No?
yeah, when they offered our phones, I got it agad because I wanted to tell my mom how scared I was and like what happened, and yeah, pero they heard from it from one of our fathers po yata. Like they told it to, because our team B was having practice at the same time of that activity. So nalaman nila mid-practice. So, and my dad was there in that team B practice because then, yun, parang after that, the whole practice stopped and they called my mom and they tried to check if I was okay, and okay naman daw ako. So, I called them right after to assure them na okay ako.
I'm sure umiyak yung mom mo.
Yeah, because she was alone at home kasi my dad was at practice.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And I'm sure Sam, your mom also umiyak din.
Nung pagkabalik na po namin sa
Pagkabalik.
Ateneo.
Okay. When you came back to Manila Tuesday already.
Then the morning after po.
The morning after.
Yeah.
Okay. And all this time, were you ever told, wag muna kayong magsalita from that day, from June 8 until today? Was there ever an advice na tahimik lang tayo?
At first po, nung Monday, it was after the trilogy po. Parang nung sinabi po sa amin na nung coaches po is like, don't tell anyone about what happened para po ma-inform po muna nila yung parents.
Yes.
So they
Okay.
wanted to inform the parents first po.
Yeah.
Bago po malaman po from like other social media na they wanted to parang
Be
yun
the
po
ones.
maunahan po.
Yeah.
Parang
Tama naman.
the only people we could tell is our parents lang daw po.
Yeah. Okay. But apart from that, there was no, in other words, may lumabas na balita na naman, chismis, na may gag order. There was no gag order. Or was there one?
What's that po?
A gag order?
No, you
Like
can't
keep
talk about
quiet,
it.
everybody quiet.
Oh, no po.
None. Okay. But you weren't told to keep quiet, but at the same time, you weren't encouraged to speak. Ganun ba?
Yes po. And me personally, and me and Sam talked about it na we couldn't really grasp and it just didn't sink in what happened. So we kept it in. We didn't like, it was just so hard to talk kasi we couldn't accept na nawala po yung dalawang teammate po namin.
Yeah.
Like, it was just hard for us to accept and mourn about it.
Yeah. Did you have was there counseling provided eventually?
Yes,
You have
when we
somebody
got
to
back
talk to
po.
when you got
Yeah.
back. So meron kayong mga sessions
Opo.
para
It was just
mapag-usapan yun.
one session po where we
Once.
were grouped. Tapos they gave us a counselor po.
Yes
What
po.
group was this? Who gave you counseling?
Ateneo po.
Ateneo, CEFAM, Center for Family Ministries. What? You don't know?
I'm not sure po, but they're
Guidance.
also
Guidance.
and psychologists din po daw.
Okay, mga guidance counselors.
Yes po.
Okay. Were you aware of, well, syempre, nakita nyo naman ang social media, so you saw, earlier I had asked you questions, diba? Okay, ankle weights, weight belts, initiation, hazing, ang daming sinabi, diba? And then there were also mga pinupuna kayo about when kapag napapansin kayo sa mga pictures, sa mga video, no? And Keith, I think you want to share about that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
parang may video ng drone yata na surface online na parang nakatulala ako when they were bringing back Divine. That was actually after me and Coach Sandro were trying to stop the ambulance nung nakita namin si Divine, like they were trying to pull him out. It took them a while because he's bigger than everybody.
Right.
So we all had to group up. So
Yeah.
yun, kami ni Coach Sandro, tinakbuhan namin yung ambulance. Pero it left na.
Yeah.
So nung
Okay, so pagtakbo pabalik, wala na, hindi nyo na mahabol yung ambulansya.
Opo,
And pagod ka na.
bumalik po kami ni coach.
Yeah. Tapos ilan ba yung nagbubuhat kay Divine?
Madami po.
Dami.
Almost everybody.
Almost everyone
Maybe
was carrying
5
him.
players lang po din nagbuhat. Mga 12 yata yung nagbubuhat sa
At
akin.
first po, I was just on the side walking with them. Tapos nung may nahirapan na po isa, ako naman po nagpumalit sa kanya.
Mhm.
Parang I really couldn't accept what happened po. So kami,
Yeah.
and me and Coach Sandro, like parang we were just, I don't even know how to explain, like
Yeah.
we were just locked on him talaga. We couldn't move. Like,
Oo. Of course you were in shock. Kasi, and sometimes, diba, what shock does to the human body and the brain is that it freezes you in place. And that's why some of the video would show some of you like standing and just staring into space. And then like you described, yun yung shock, diba? You couldn't believe that this had happened. Correct?
yes po.
Is that ano?
Yes po.
Until now, do you feel that way?
I feel guilt lang po kasi
Guilt? Why?
Rene was beside me and parang I felt na I could have done more na para di siya malunod. So, it was eating me alive na there were times na I was just awake. Nung that night po mismo, when we were still in Baler, or Aurora, it was already 12. I tried to sleep and then I would still see his face. Like when I was carrying him, I saw his face. And then when I like tried to sleep, I would see his face. Tapos nung nakatulog po ako for a bit, I woke up suddenly around 3 a.m. and then parang in disbelief, cause we were roommates, Rene and Divine. I would like see them in their beds like last time I saw them. So parang I just went out to take a breath, but parang I was just wandering, walking aimlessly po. Parang I was thinking na this is just a bad dream and I have to wake up from it. Until Waki's mom went up to me and then we just started talking about what happened and it kind of eased the burden of like guilt and like sadness po kasi I was able to talk to her. And then parang after 11 minutes, she told me to go to sleep again. I tried to sleep. Yun po, nakatulog po na onti.
Yung guilt na yan, Sam, it's like, is it because parang were you questioning God? Like, why did I survive? Why not the others? Ganun ba yun?
Yes po.
Do you have an answer for that already?
No.
No? But it's not your fault. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just hard po na the comments that they're saying that we're just jealous na we did it because we're jealous. It's just killing us kasi we were there na we lost two of our brothers Parang, sinasab, parang sobrang sakit po kasi na parang na, nabuhay nga po kami pero parang pinapatay po kami.
It's like
It's not your fault.
it's like going
Chief.
it's like going through two deaths po na
Yeah.
the first one is losing our two teammates, then now being criticized for their deaths. Like we lost them, we witnessed it happen. Then I don't know. Then every social media person or anybody, they're just putting the blame on us. Like it's just hard to put into words, but like this is what we've been feeling like this past week. We and we can't really talk to anybody about it. Like me and Sam had a hard time going here. Like kami, we usually voice out our anger to our teammates lang because we experienced it with each other.
Do you feel like people are blaming you for surviving? Ganun ba yun?
Yes po. Like in my
Some of us po, we get death threats po.
What kind of death threats? On social media or people are messaging you?
People are
Sending-
messaging.
both
Messaging?
both
What?
po.
On sa direct message sa social media or on
Yes po.
straight to your phones?
Both po.
Personal numbers?
Not numbers po, but or
Social
every
media?
social media we have po.
Really?
And there's like so much like on my end po, there's like so much people putting the blame on me, and there's been so much videos going viral saying na ako na lang kulang to speak para they can get justice, but
Because they can what? So that they
So-
can?
to obtain justice or something.
Oh.
And some people are saying na naiinggit lang kami.
Mhm.
Like it's just too much. I don't know. I feel like kaka 19 ko lang po eh. Like I don't think I should, like it's just hard, man. I didn't think I'd be experiencing this.
Do you think if the university administration had been releasing more information or been more open, this would not have happened? Because with more information, then people would not be scrounging around for information. And
Honestly, yes po. Like I feel like the speculations and rumors and the threats and hate towards us players was due to the maybe not enough information, so that just made them guess from all the photos and pictures
yeah.
and hearsay around. So I think that's what caused this then.
And that's why you decided finally, parang you put your foot down and said, no, I want to talk. We want to talk now.
Di talaga namin kinaya po. It was getting too much na po. Like, that's why we wanted to speak up here po talaga. Like, I don't want to risk my family or myself. Like,
And we were actually scared to do an interview because we saw that they were twisting a lot of words.
opo.
So,
Like what words were some netizens twisting? Like what? What would they say?
like yung kay Coach Sandy po.
Yes po, yung
Coach Sandy?
yung interview niya po sa
yung-
PBA game.
Oh, that's
po.
why he was saying, yeah, on the sidelines of one game na parang, please stop sending death threats. No?
Opo.
Oh, ano yung tinwist nila doon?
He was saying na parang medyo mahirap yung parang sinabi niya po yun, na medyo mahirap. Parang ginawa po nilang masama yun.
They assumed it to be meant for something else, which we know is nothing Coach Sandy would ever say.
Mhm.
'Cause Coach Sandy's he always has everyone's backs.
So you decided that you wanted to talk, and actually the others also, no?
Yes po, we talked about it kanina na we should at least try ng konti to express what actually happened, and hopefully na it will clear up whatever speculations happening po.
So ang nagpalala nito is the lack of information. Ganun lang yun, like you said earlier. Is that something you did bring it up with Father Bobby Yap, university president?
That was part of the conversation po, yung lack of information po.
Kasi po, why we didn't talk, the first 2 days, it was hard for us to talk about it.
Of
But,
course, and understandably, yeah.
like, nung sumusunod na araw, we thought we would wait for the finding po. That's why
We didn't.
We
waited.
didn't talk.
We waited po.
Was there an actual fact finding? Did someone from the university talk to you, each one of you, to find out?
I think that was part of the consultation din po yung
Consultation? What consultation?
when we first came back po yung consulting. I think that was part of the fact finding din po.
Okay. Sino yung kumausap sa inyo?
Mga therapist po.
Yes po.
Therapist.
And some guidance counselors po.
The guidance. Yeah, but that, like you said earlier, that was for the counseling, di ba?
Yeah, then they asked us questions then after po
Uh-huh.
about like,
Okay. But since then, since your return to Manila and until today, wala pang nagtatanong for fact finding because the university announcement was that there would be a fact finding and the university would try to find out exactly what happened. So, hindi pa kayo kinakausap.
sabi po sa amin na it's ongoing po. Pero
Okay.
I'm not I don't know what's happening in their inner circle, but sabi nila po sa amin na meron daw po.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you also went to the wake of Rene in Arlington on Wednesday? Was that Wednesday?
I think so po.
Yeah, okay. Again, this is addressed to you, Keith, because there was the video of each of you, yung lumalapit kayo sa parents ni Rene, tas nagmamano kayo. And then at one point, Rene's mother says something to you or asks you something.
Yes po.
And then, merong isang lumapit, tapos lumayo kayo. So, there was again, well, and you have to forgive social media. Ang dami na namang speculation, no? So, can you tell us what that exchange was like?
It's hard po because it makes us feel na parang every step we make,
Yeah.
it's a mistake po. Parang may kasalanan po kami. Like, what really happened po there was, everyone was blessing po, tas nagpamano po. Then, after I manod, after nagmano po, she asked me in Bisaya kung kasama ko po si Rene. Sabi ko, oo po. Then, si Coach Jess po, he agreed na kasama ko siya.
What did she mean by kung kasama?
I think sa Aurora po.
Sa Aurora, okay.
Then, the one, yung naka-white na polo po, na lumapit po saan, agent po yun ni Rene.
Ah, okay.
And coincidentally, ninong ko din po siya.
Alright.
So, she introduced me and yung mama ni Rene recognized me din po. Sabi nung ninong ko po na Mommy, ito po yung inaanak ko po.
Okay.
Then,
so that was the exchange. But when she asked you kung kasama kanila, meaning sa kwarto, 'di ba? You were roommates or
honestly, tita,
we're not sure, no?
I'm not sure, but Coach
Yeah.
just addressed it then yesterday na
Yeah.
walang masama po doon. Like, it was just a simple gesture po.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coach Jess is his long-time coach of Rene.
Okay. And after that so basta lumayo lang kayo. Tapos wala na. Parang nagsalita lang siya, di ba? Well, there was video
Yes po.
of her speaking to all of you, di ba? Tapos parang wala naman kayong sinabi sa kanya, parang condolences or something or
She was telling her story about Rene po. Like, yung...
Like, life story po ni Rene.
yeah.
Yung from when he was a child po to now po.
Okay. He had arrived in Manila on June 4, right?
Yes po.
Yes
So you had a few days to get to know him before you left on June 7, correct? So before that, hindi niyo pa siya nakilala? Or you knew him
We
already?
knew of him po. Me
Of him.
personally po, I knew him because nakasama ko po siya sa NBTC
Ah, okay.
and
NBTC, National Basketball
training camp.
Camp. Yeah.
then
Yung kay
Coach
Coach Eric
po.
Altamirano. Okay.
Tapos nakasama ko din po siya. Well, Honestly, I was in the US kasi, tas nire-recruit po ako maglaro sa NBTC for Phenom. That's the agency of Rene po. They
Yeah.
asked me kung sino gusto ko na big man kasi big man na lang daw po kulang. Sabi ko si Rene po. So yun, we talked via call.
Okay.
Then sabi nila na if di pumasok, kasi off-campus is the name of their team sa Davao.
Yeah.
They said if di po sila mag-qualify, teammate na daw po kami. Pero they qualified po. So, parang
Okay.
we're just on different brackets na lang po.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, last two things. I've been keeping you here for an hour and a half, but just the last two things na lang. So first, the resignation. At first, ang announcement na pinag-leave si Coach Tab Baldwin and si Epo Kim po, si EQ, your team manager. Today the announcement June, ano ba ngayon, June 15, that resigned na si Coach Tab. How do you two boys feel about that?
Honestly po, I don't even know what to... I can't even put my mind around the beach incident pa po. I can't really think about anything else other than that. So it really hasn't sunk in yet to me.
That's because you went through, you're experiencing a trauma, right? Kaya parang any other thing apart from that,
It's like hard
hindi mo
to
maintindihan
it's hard to
masyado.
grasp.
Hard to
po.
grasp. Okay. Sam, what about you?
I don't know what to feel po kasi sobrang hirap na may pinagdadaanan na po kami tapos may dadagdag pa po. So,
Yeah.
hindi pa po kami nakakalagpas dun po sa pangyayari. Tapos bigla pong matatanggal po. Like, di po namin
Yeah.
alam kung ano gagawin.
Opo.
Okay. So, kung wala si Coach Tab pinag-resign, who is in charge of you now?
We don't know.
You don't know yet?
They haven't
Okay.
announced an official replacement po for both.
All right. Okay. So, of course, even if I ask you what's going to happen next, there's all this talk about the future in UAAP. Are you going to play? Syempre, hindi nyo masasagot yan because malay ba natin, di ba? So, my question will be, what is it that you would like, sana, because you have your whole lives ahead of you, di ba? You have a basketball career to look forward to. Ano yung gusto nyo sana?
Me personally po, maybe couple weeks po of rest, to recover mentally about what just happened. But I'm pretty sure in the long run na I want to go back to playing the game I love. Pero I'm not yet, I feel ko na di pa po ako ready right now, pero I'm sure mare-ready din po ako after a couple, I don't know how long, but
Yeah.
I think I will go back to playing basketball po.
Yeah, okay. And dapat lang may pahinga, 'di ba? There's nothing, it's not just a physical thing, It's all emotional, mental, everything. You really need that rest. Okay. Sam, what about you?
Actually po, I want to still play to honor our brothers and parang dedicate that season to them po.
Okay. But you are aware that there are people who are saying, oh, we should sacrifice this season, 1 or 2 seasons, step back from the UAAP. Ang daming
What we think po kasi if wala, ganun pa din naman po eh. If they suspend us, next year din naman po, they're still gonna bash us. Like, hate on us. So,
Yeah. Okay.
it's gonna be the same thing as parang nag-back out na din po.
Anything else you want to add? Anything else you want to say?
I just wanna say that those people who commented na parang we hated and parang we don't accept Rene. We were open arms to Rene. Personally, I wanted to know him better because during those days we were having fun po. And
Especially po yung mga Pinoy, like us, because there's like a couple pure Pinoys po, naging close na po talaga kami. Tapos sumali din po si Rene, like sinama po namin. We were really getting close po in the short time na nakasama po namin siya. I hope that ano po, yung mga public po na this was, I hope you guys know na this was really hard for us to speak up po, na
Of course. Yes.
I hope you guys understand where we come from, na parang we experienced the trauma po as well. And yeah, I just hope na I just hope you guys understand. And to Divine and Rene, we miss you guys. And I want to give my condolences to their families po. You guys have been in our prayers also po.
Okay. All right. Unless you want to add anything else, Sam? No more na? Or Keith? That's it. Okay. Well, I don't like saying thank you for being here because it's the worst possible experience, and I do hope that you need to take your rest and take things in stride, diba? And don't ever blame yourselves. You don't have to blame yourselves, okay? So we're gonna end this already. This is the longest been so far. So salamat Keith and Sam, and take good care of yourselves, okay?